Hey, so I don't know if most of you know, but I'm like a buff for random facts that no one would ever need to know. And I just wanted to help you guys out with a little more of that randomness. So I'm going to hit you up with some random facts. First fact for today. Did you know that you can double right click on a YouTube video and it'll give you a new menu with options that include loop? I'm not really a sports buff, but did you know that there's never been a team in a single World Cup ever that hasn't scored a goal? Even the Guinness Book of World Records has limits. They no longer publish records in the category of gluttony. The greatest number of marriages verified in the monogamous world is 27 by the former Baptist minister Mr. Glenn DeMoss Scotty Wolf of the US, born in 1908, who first married in 1927. He says he has 41 children, but had only 25 mothers-in-law as he remarried two of his former wives. Why would you take that man back? The longest lease on record is for 10 million years for a plot of a sewage tank adjoining Column Barracks, Ireland, signed on December 3rd, 1888. That thing's got a ways to go. They say love, doesn't wait and all that, but the longest engagement on record is one of 67 years between Octavio Guillen, 82, and Adriana Martinez, 82. They finally took the plunge in June 1969 in Mexico City. That's a long time to love someone. Did you know that the fastest swimming speed is around 5 miles per hour unassisted? February 18th, 2003 was the first time these scientists were from South Korea, cloned a human embryo. And they harvested their stem cells. Because, what else would you need a clone for but to harvest? Speaking of going deep and farther than any man has ever gone before, more people have visited the moon than the Mariana Trench. The oldest still standing city is Damascus in Syria, which has stood for over 11,000 years. That's some pretty good building. Here's something a little depressing. Researchers at Dartmouth College and Warwick University discovered that happiness over a lifetime is U-shaped, like a ooh. Yeah, ooh, meaning you're happiest when you're young and when you're old, with a low point around 40 years of age. You know that midlife crisis? Yeah. You know what's good TV? The final episode of the TV series MASH, when it aired in 1983, drew in 60.2% of all television viewers at the time. Those are some good ratings. Contrary to popular belief, it's not actually an Asian country that produces the most rice. It's usually Chile. An elephant has an almost 2-year gestational period. You thought 9 months was bad? You wrong. So there's been a lot of talk about Guantanamo Bay recently. The Guantanamo Bay military compound is the only U.S. military compound on the soil of a communist country. And the Cuban government cannot terminate the lease the U.S. has on the base without the U.S.'s consent. Therefore, they can't get rid of us.